Hi everybody, I'm Trin Johnson and welcome to Dust in My Eye. Today I'm going a little Halloween-y. Figure it's a good time of year to paint something spooky and kind of in keeping with the holiday. Anyway, so I'm going to start out, I'm just going to be real quickie. I'm going to start out with a little Naples yellow, I believe. Yep. And I've got it a little thicker, a little more pigmented. Because I want it to stay put when I drop in this indigo. I don't want the indigo to obliterate it. I do want it to blend with it. I just don't, I didn't want it to disappear. So. Pretty good. I'm going to give it a little spray. I can find my little spray bottle. Maybe harder than I think it should be. Here she is. There. Give it a little spookiness. Okay. Next, I'm going to take a tissue and I'm going to lift 3 shapes. Oh, that one was not very round, was it? Work out my middle one a little bit here. Let's make the bottom one a little bigger. Balance that middle one. There we go. We could be making a snowman. A Halloween snowman. But I'm not. But we could be. Okay, while that's drying, I'm going to put a little dirt in. I just added a little of my indigo to some sepia. And I'm working on an artist trading card, Strathmore paper today. which I do a lot for my shorts. So I'm going to take just a little of my indigo and do a little shading around the bottom of my pumpkins or jack-o'-lanterns. Now I need that to be completely dry, so I am going to hit it with a hairdryer. I will mute you. Okay. And now I want some orange, and my orange is Transpiral orange. Get that big guy out of the way. He's a nice bright orange, but I'm going to add a little deep scarlet to him, to the paint, just to make it a little more pumpkin-y color. But I want a pretty thin coat first to begin with here, so without wetting the paper too much. We're just going to get everybody their happy little pumpkin colors. Okay, that needs to dry, so while that's drying, I'm going to add a little bit more scarlet and get a deeper pumpkin color ready to go. And I'm going to want some green, so I'm going to take some undersea green and get a puddle of that going here too. For later. Now, hit this with a hairdryer and I'll mute it. Okay. I'm going to start at the top because the top is, that way I won't drag my hands through it as I go down, I hope. I think I have more than I want in this part. I'm going to blur those together a little bit, which is kind of what I want to do here. Just blend it a little bit. See a little piece of cat hair. There's pretty much cat hair always in my paint. Maybe if I was better about covering it. No, I think I'll get some new gamboge and throw it into my original orange. Add a little sepia to some deep scarlet. That's a little better. Okay, I'm going to let that dry a little bit, and I'm going to paint a stem. A little bit of sepia, a little bit of undersea green. Then I am going to take a liner brush, rigger, and do some little curlicues. Now, I need a little more dark under him because he's kind of just out there flapping in the breeze, so a little more sepia mixed with the indigo. My light is coming from this direction, so I want to go heavier on the shadow to the right. But I still do want a sense of it sitting on something. Okay. And now, is he dry? Just to be on the safe side, I'm going to hit it with a blow dryer. Because I don't want it to bleed. Okay, now let's take some graphite gray. Any dark would work. We're going to paint some really simple faces. Traditional jack-o'-lantern faces. Basic jack-o'-lantern faces we used to paint when I was a kid. Used to carve. When I was a kid, you didn't really paint pumpkins. At least not where we were. Okay. And now, just for funsies, I'm going to take my Neutral Tint on my liner brush. Paint little bitty spiders. One more little guy down here. I can hear I have a cat that wants to get into my room. It's scratching at the door. Oh, that one's too wet. I'm going to try that again because he's too wet, and when he's too wet I can't get the detail. Let's try legs first. I am not painting 8 legs because that just wouldn't work, but I can get 3 in there for just say spider. You don't see all of their legs all at the same time necessarily. Now I'm going to take some white gouache and I'm going to go into my light orange mix. Just brighten up a little bit here. It's funny, but I can tell which cat it is just by the way they're scratching at the door. I have quite a few to pick from. But see, now that just lightens it up just a little bit. More orange there. Okay, and I would like to do a similar thing with my undersea green because I want the little curlicues to show up just a little bit better. And a little bit on the stem, just catching the little bit of gouache, just catching the light. A bit of my spiders. Yeah, this little guy's disappeared. Let me get a little bit. Having such a dark background, he just doesn't want to pop as much. He's got to be a little bit bigger. Well, he shows up right now. When he dries, we'll see. I might lose part of him, but that's okay. Anyway, you get the idea. Cute little stack of pumpkins for Halloween. Let's take the tape off. There we go. If you liked this video, please hit the like button. And if you'd like to see more of my videos, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to be notified of future videos, hit the cute little bell. I really appreciate your being here. And if you would like to contribute to my journey, you can always buy me a cup of coffee. There's a link in the description. And please check out my Etsy shop where I have prints of my artwork along with some originals and some cute little monsters for sale. Very appropriate for Halloween. Thanks for watching.